Ache. So we got the boy Sneako, bro. He's got a lot to say about Andrew Tate, bro. He's got a lot. He's been on Andrew Tate's neck for a while. Well, they've been going back and forth. Definitely want to give Sneako his flowers, man. Mashallah. The brother revert. And he stayed true, bro. Like, he stayed true. He hasn't bended the rules. He hasn't sold his soul for money. You get me? He has stayed true to his beliefs. You get me? And this is why he's kind of half on Andrew Tate. And obviously, recently, Andrew Tate has come out, spoke about what's going on in Venezuela with Donald Trump, etc., in America and whatnot. And for me, I know why he's doing it. It makes sense. You get me? Obviously, let's get into it. This is how it's kind of started. Make sure you obviously like, and let me get the YouTube up, guys, because you lot are on this YouTube, but I've got multiple YouTubes and I put a lot of effort into the Ready America YouTube. So I know you lot are gonna like this, but so please, if you can, subscribe. It's almost got 500 subscribers already. Please press the subscribe button. As you can see, I'm dropping one video a day, so you lot are gonna get one video a day. You can see already. Give me 1.4k views, 4.3, almost 1,000. You get me? You can see one video's got 25k views. I'm building. You get me? I'm building. So yeah, please press the subscribe button. It will mean a lot to me. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. But let's get into this.
Venezuela. That's his point of view. And I said, after October 7th, you ridiculed Ben Shapiro for encouraging war from the safe comfort of a podcast studio. And today in Romania, you do the exact same. 100 innocent lives are already lost with far more to come. Oil isn't extracted overnight. It's not too late to change your stance. It's not too late.
Take all their shit.
That's what the point of view is from the right now. And I'm getting called a liberal. I'm getting called a commie. I'm getting called a far right, is like everything. They're saying I'm a third worldist. They're saying I'm Haitian. They're pretty much trying to call me a hard R with the suppressor in every way possible. Have you noticed?
Here's my thing. Obviously, I know the boy Sneako. He definitely knows things that you guys don't know. I know things that you guys don't know, and I know why Andrew Tate obviously is so vocal about this. Get me? Before he went to America, he was on a flight ban. He couldn't leave the country, right? So why all of a sudden he's got a private jet to America? Remember, he popped up with the what's the boy, the thingy boys called? The boys that flipping interviewed the and Yahoo, my man. Anyway, I'm not great with the names, so piece it together. You get me? Why he's so vocal about what's going on with Venezuela and what's going to be going on, whatever Trump does. You get me? There's more to it. But anyway,
that
Fuck Venezuela.
That's his point of view. And I said, after October,
and obviously getting into this,
Tate responded. He said, this wasn't a war. I am anti-war. This was choosing a leader by Black Hawk instead of election rigging to control resource. He put a space in election. Welcome to planet Earth. This happens all day, every day. That's why you live in a nice, rich country. You just don't understand how the world works yet. Well, okay, first off, if you don't think it's a war, fine. Although we are going to have to station troops. We are going to have to collect the oil. We are enacting regime change, so there's going to need to be a lot of work and a lot of money. But even then, if you're just going to say the war was several hours, it was a war for several hours. You had to put in helicopters. You had to bomb grave sites. You had to bomb buildings. Civilians died. It was a military operation, and then you kidnapped the president. If that's not a declaration of war, I don't know what is. So maybe it's going to be an easy.
you see one thing about Sneako, what I will say to you, yeah, I'm going to say it how it is. He's going to challenge what Andrew Tate has to say if there's injustice, like in terms of if what he's saying a couple of years ago and he's changing what he's saying because of whatever's going on or whatever agenda's happening, he's going to challenge it. Sneako has stayed true for what he believes in and what is right from start to finish. That's why he got his YouTube deleted, or do you know what I mean? He was posting certain things, and this is why. But he just carried on. He's carried on. He's on Kick. He's on the platform. You get me? That he's just saying that how it is. And obviously, look, this is to say how it is. A couple of years ago, Andrew Tate was one of the most Googled guy, searched engine guy in the world. And I respect him for the marketing and how he even been able to build such a crazy solid brand. Now, for me, obviously, when he was fighting the guy in Misfits, I just didn't understand it. If you're such a Google search engine, you have to fight KSI. KSI is the guy you fight, and that's the match we want to see. We don't want to see no other match. We want to see KSI or we want to see Jake Paul, period, or Logan Paul. That's the three. We don't want to see nothing else. We want to see Andrew fight KSI, Jake Paul, or Logan Paul. Nothing else. We don't want to see nothing else. Do you know what I mean? So it was kind of for me, and then the way how he lost, it just made me start thinking, like, I'll be honest, respectfully, if I think of Jay-Z, what he's accomplished, crazy. 50% crazy. Rick Ross crazy. I think of Andrew Tate in them caliber. Like I think of him in the same caliber of like what he represents and that. So when I saw that, it exposed him. He took the risk, and I reckon it kind of exposed him a bit. Because it's like, okay, we're saying all these things and that are good, but okay, what has man done? That's just always my thing. That's what I did. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Easy war, but it still is war, regardless of how you spin it. Just like back in the summer.
It's a war. It's a war, bro. If you're going to invade a space and you're taking the president and you're having a standoff, a shootout and whatnot, get me? Yeah, it's not World War III, but it's a war.
With Iran, I think their justification is this war is okay because it's a lot easier to win. Okay, so you find out that a lot of these people are really anti-war just when it's hard. Mini wars, go ahead. They're okay with mini wars. Because let's see what Tate responded. He said this wasn't a war. I'm just pointed out here. That's why you live in a nice, rich country. Yeah, I'm defending this nice, rich country because you're a British guy and you live in Romania and you keep saying we should invade, we should take their oil, we deserve more. You're in Romania, convincing people in America of what should happen, trying to convince politicians and giving support to people in a country that you don't.
He's in support. Obviously, look, we all know how the spaces, how they are, innit? Like, obviously, Trump, he's in support of. So whatever happens, and that's just what it is. Like whatever, just like Charlie Kirk when he passed away. Like you knew what Charlie Kirk was doing, but no matter what, he was in support of Donald Trump. Andrew Tate is in support of Donald Trump. So whatever happens, he's never gonna go against that. You know what I'm trying to say? So when he's saying he's in support with. It's like Nicki Minaj. Do you know what I mean? She went on Charlie Kirk's wife's platform. She's in support. She is what it is. Let me know in the comments. Guys.
Live in and haven't lived in. I don't even know if you ever have. Have you ever? You weren't born here. Maybe you lived a couple years when you were a kid. You went back last year, and Ron DeSantis in Florida issued a warrant. Didn't he try to get you arrested? You went on and did a press conference about why you don't belong in America. But you keep saying we. I'm seeing this for a lot of people. Keep saying we. I'm like, wait, I'm like one of the only Americans in this conversation. Even Crowder challenged me to a debate. We'll talk about that in a second. Like, I think, isn't that guy a dual citizen of Canada? I'm the only one. I was born in America with an American passport. There's no dual allegiance over here. I don't want to go to war. I don't want more tax dollars being spent on pointless regime change. You know, you kind of.
True, man.
If we want it, we're going to fucking take it. And guess what the Greenlandics are going to do? Fucking nothing.
He keeps saying we. And I'm not trying to be weird and like what we say, I'm snarky and stuff. Weren't you going to run for Prime Minister of England like 6 months ago? You made a party called the Bruv Party and then dropped a coin with it. I thought you were like the British nationalist. How can you be a British nationalist and an American nationalist? Does that make any sense? How are you a nationalist of two different nations? How are you Britain first and America first? They're like mathematically.
Do you know what I honestly think, guys, as well, yeah? You see, with Sneako, Sneako is very internet ready. He's internet ready. Andrew Tate's internet ready. But when it comes to America and politics, please, you'll sit down and have that breakdown conversation with you for hours and he'll tell you the facts of America. He was born in America. He'll tell you the facts of America. So when he sees stuff online, he's not really with it. You get me? But even look, over a year ago, this is what he responded to as well.
No hard feelings, but you fucking deserved it, right? You said it in person, or knocked you out.
Deserved what? Like, okay, deserved. What did you said absolutely wrecked. Where did you wreck me? Providing an emotional argument to something factual. You expose yourself by having like the same thing that you blew up for, calling out women for their emotional things. Men are logical, women are emotional, men are logical. You had an emotional argument to a very logical argument.
No hard feelings.
And obviously, just finishing that up, you get me? Obviously, a lot of people will say, oh yeah, boom, you're waiting for Andrew Tate to respond to you. But no, he's just stating the fact of his views as an American. And I understand that it's like me being British, saying, yo, we need to do that. Obviously, they're going to find it offensive. But I know, obviously, Andrew Tate's, get me, why he's doing it. We get it. Do you know what I mean? So this is what, obviously, Sneako's saying.
Tate saying that Andrew shouldn't respond to me because I'm just going to use it to get talking points on my podcast. Tristan, I don't know. It's not really 2022 anymore. I don't know how much motion and how much pull you think it has the same way. It's not about clout from you guys. It's really about anti-war. It's about this issue. You guys are in Romania saying Venezuela. You guys are in Romania saying that we need to get involved and that we should steal everything from them. It's about protecting my country and not getting involved in foreign conflicts. How many times have you stepped in America in the past several years? When you guys came here, Ron DeSantis and the administration, they were trying to get you arrested. And now you're saying, oh, we should keep bombing. We should keep stealing. One, the administration seems to be against you. And two, this affects us and our tax dollars and the American troops that are going to possibly be deployed, American lives. 100 dead Venezuelan civilians. It's not about you and your clout, Tristan. It's about the issue at hand. I don't want.
And this is one thing that they need to be mindful of. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me finish this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. As Americans, if you're watching this, let me know it's you that you're in the comments. But as someone from the UK or Zimbabwe around the world, let me know, please.
On another Iraq.
Anyway, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Please, if you can subscribe, let's get this to 1,000 subscriptions. And yeah, love.